The nominations for the 2018 Golden Globes have been announced, and Dunkirk seems to be this year's favourite, while we can't rule out the indie comedy Lady Bird.
Put the magazine back!
The Best Picture, Comedy or Musical nominations feature several films based on true stories, like the mockumentary The Disaster Artist, about the making of the world's worst movie.
I did not hit her! I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
And Margot Robbie starring in I, Tonya.
Tanya. Tell the truth.
But don't count out Greta Gerwig's coming-of-age tale Lady Bird, or the musical extravaganza The Greatest Showman. And last but certainly not least is the social thriller Get Out, which has picked up a number of trophies at smaller award shows already. In the Best Picture Drama category, the film to beat is Dunkirk, a World War II drama about a losing battle.
You can practically see it from here. What? Home.
Competing against the fantasy romance The Shape of Water, Steven Spielberg's very political The Post, as well as the critically acclaimed indies Call Me By Your Name starring Armie Hammer and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which features Frances McDormand.
So Mildred Hayes, why did you put up these billboards?
My daughter Angela was murdered 7 months ago. It seems to me the police department is too busy torturing black folks and eating Krispy Kremes to solve actual crime.
The competition for this year's Best Director award will be a more accurate prediction of the Oscar nods in the same category, as there's no split between comedy and drama here. Guillermo del Toro snags his first ever Globes nod for The Shape of Water. He's up against Martin McDonagh for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Dunkirk's Christopher Nolan has made the list once before with Inception, but now he's up against 3-time prior winner Steven Spielberg for The Post, as well as Ridley Scott for his movie All the Money in the World. Find out who the big winners will be when the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards are handed out on the 7th of January 2018. The nominations for the 2018 Golden Globes have been unveiled, and the Best Actor groups contain a good mix of promising newcomers and talented veterans. In the comedy or musical category, playing a real person seems to be the way to go. Hugh Jackman brings the circus to town as P.T. Barnum in The Greatest Showman. James Franco apparently never broke character even when he was directing on the set of The Disaster Artist, and Steve Carell plays tennis legend Bobby Riggs in Battle of the Sexes. But newcomer Daniel Kaluuya made quite an impression in Get Out, as did Ansel Elgort as the music-loving getaway driver in Baby Driver. Meanwhile, the boys up for Best Actor Drama are Denzel Washington as Roman J. Israel Esquire. Timothée Chalamet is coming of age in 1980s Italy for Call Me By Your Name. Daniel Day-Lewis channels the fashions of the 50s as a temperamental designer in Phantom Thread. Tom Hanks gets political in the 70s for The Post, and Gary Oldman is recognised for being unrecognisable as Winston Churchill in the World War II drama Darkest Hour. As Best Supporting Actor, Armie Hammer scores his first ever nomination for Call Me By Your Name, Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water, while Willem Dafoe makes the list with The Florida Project, and Sam Rockwell for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Rounding things out will be Christopher Plummer, despite the fact that he only took over his role in All the Money in the World from Kevin Spacey last month. Find out who will take home the coveted statues when the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards take place on the 7th of January 2018. The annual Golden Globe Awards are traditionally seen as a good predictor of who will win that year's Oscar, and a battle royale is starting to shape up in the Best Actress bracket. The comedy or musical department will be the race to watch, featuring both rising stars and Hollywood heavyweights, like Judi Dench in Victoria and Abdul, last year's winner Emma Stone as tennis legend Billie Jean King in Battle of the Sexes, Helen Mirren as The Leisure Seeker, young Irish actress Saoirse Ronan as the title character in the coming-of-age tale Lady Bird, and Aussie beauty Margot Robbie playing disgraced figure skater Tonya Harding in the biopic I, Tonya. Best Actress Drama is a bit more wide open, however. Michelle Williams is up for her role in All the Money in the World. She'll be going against award season juggernaut Meryl Streep in The Post, as well as Jessica Chastain with Molly's Game, Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water, and Frances McDormand's gritty performance for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Meanwhile, competing for the Best Supporting honour are some new faces, making their Globes debut are Downsizing's Hong Chow and singer Mary J. Blige for Mudbound. I, Tonya's Allison Janney and Lady Bird's Laurie Metcalf have been here before in the TV categories, but only Octavia Spencer, nominated with The Shape of Water, is a prior winner. Which of these amazing performers will take home the top honours? Find out during the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards, broadcast on the 7th of January 2018.